I see. So anyway, since I'm actually understanding now, there's a nice and beautiful way of devotion, and I'm actually much better with uploading my audio content up online now. And I upload the low quality version into YouTube because it's just an audio podcast, and you guys can listen on offline. And I'm understanding straight away that no matter what, that I'm doing much greater. And you guys can listen to my audio programs via YouTube Premium, and make sure you can afford it. And make sure you understand that no matter what, that if you guys are unable to afford the YouTube Premium, then go into my Mega Drive, and you can find all my courses in my nice and beautiful Mega Drive, and just download it to your phone for free, and listen offline. And listen to it's all on your phone. Listen to all of my programs on your phone, because you can download everything via my Mega Drive, and it's very simple. But you have to sign up to Mega Drive for free, and it's for free. And then I understand that you guys go and click out my nice and beautiful, click on my beautiful Mega Drive links, and make sure you sign up through my links so that I can help you guys to understand that no matter what, that you guys have that Mega Drive application. And then make sure make sure anyway that you guys understand straight away that it's much more worthy for you to understand that I always make much more on everything I say. So I'm doing a greater job for myself, and I'm making sure that no matter what, that you guys can hear that I do make sure every single day that I'm looking for a better way to say everything. And because I see a better opportunity to say that you guys always have that nice and beautiful way of function throughout life. So for myself now, I'm understanding that no matter what, I'm looking for a better way. And now I'm always consistent on YouTube, and 1 hour a day. Apparently it's more enough for you. And a little bit that way. And now with the nice and beautiful branding photos, branding photos can go back to a week at a time. I upload 3 posts. I upload 3 posts a day. I upload 3 posts a week, and then it can be 3 posts every fortnight, and then 3 posts every 3 weeks, and then 3 posts every nice and beautiful month, and a little bit that way. I understand straight away. I'm learning very quickly about how to just overcome my obstacles, and a little bit that way. And I'm very consistent with what I'm doing. So since I'm actually consistent, I make sure that no matter what, that my videos are coming up online every single day, and I'm learning that nice and beautiful phase of life. So I'm actually understanding that no matter what, that if I want to do some extra screen recording with wrestling, I can do some screen recording with wrestling and watch wrestling, and it can be something that I'm passionate about too. And I understand something. I can do that on the side too, and I can upload it to YouTube videos as well. So it's something that I can do. So what I want to do now is I figure out a better way for myself to understand the QSpace Hotel now with the nice and beautiful internet. I understand it's fast internet, but my dad's internet over here is much more likely to work out for me always now. And I understand straight away that I'm learning very quickly about how to do my business much faster. So I'm learning very quickly how life is trying to attack you from all sides, but what you do is you do a greater job, and that's it. I promise you must understand that since they never want to help me with some money, I never need to help them with some information, and that's it. I make sure every single day that I'm learning very quickly that it's life for free. I promise you must understand. So what I can do is help myself to congratulate myself, because I'm free. Free to live life. I'm freedom. I'm loving life. I have to go to a toilet to do a poop, so I do better. So anyway, as I grow myself differently, I'm looking for better ways to deal with life, and I feel like just helping myself to deliver information. So what I'm doing is helping myself to grow, and never stopping myself from doing anything, because I have 2 phones. And now for that 3rd phone, I realize now I save money over here, but I move on. I let it be that way. And now guess what? I just let it be that way. I move on. Whereas now, what I want to do with the extra phone, I understand that I have to get myself a iPhone. I have to get myself an iPhone, and I get myself like a 6 Plus or something like that, and I get myself a new phone so I can go and deliver content. So it's much more how I feel. And as I go and grow myself differently, I'm looking at different ways to showcase my life. So I had all this pressure on me. I realized all the pressure is gone. I mean, try to relieve yourself from the pressure of life. I mean, in a sense, so every single day, I'm learning that no matter what, I just upload 1 hour programs into YouTube, and it's just my life coaching podcast with 1 minute video of me daily on YouTube. And guess what? Eventually, I have 60 videos, and then I put it into one motivational series video, and it goes on YouTube, and that's it. And guess what? I'm looking for a better way. So that's just a nice and beautiful way for me to say it's just done. I promise you, although every single day I'm learning very quickly about helping myself to improve, and I'm looking positive, and I'm making sure I'm looking extra, read all about it. I mean, just then, I'm looking every single day, I'm looking at the nice and beautiful tone. But since I have music production and since I have life coaching, I have a thumbs up in my life for the next 30 years. I mean, 30 years of my life and more. And then I have, from 60 years of age, I have another 40 years of life. I have another 40 years of life from that point on the way. I promise you that every single day I'm learning. I have more time, I have more space to be able to do my life much better. And I keep consistent, always. I keep doing my nice and beautiful audio programs all the time. And guess what? I promise you I'm always available to do my life differently, yeah? And since I'm doing my life differently, and since I'm actually coaching people for free, I'm coaching people for free, and that's it. I promise you, that's how Jesus Christ does it, for free. When Jesus Christ teaches you for free, he does everything for free. You understand? And that's why I'm saying go the free way, and go for free as well, and teach people for free as well. And that way you become more like Jesus Christ in life. And if you become more like Jesus Christ and you do something like Jesus Christ, we actually understand straight away you're doing a great job for yourself this way, then you can. But you can also ask for money if you want. I mean, you can ask people for money, but you're always alone in this. I mean, you must understand that no matter how much you give, you have to understand that you get much more in return. I mean, you get much more in return when you give more in return only. So the more you give, the more you get. I mean, understand? I promise you, although you have to understand that you're a blessing, and you guys have to understand that I hear all the time that Jesus Christ says you guys are a blessing. I mean, you must understand every single day that no matter what, that with Jesus Christ we are only blessings. I understand, and that's what we are, because no matter what, that Jesus Christ is the Omega. I mean, you must understand that. I mean, you must understand that we need to go and grow ourselves differently all the time. So we only grow ourselves through how Jesus Christ actually grows, which is actually an attempt to actually teach you guys exactly how. I'm understanding it's the word I. I'm understanding every single day. I'm looking at my word I. I'm actually feeling life much greater. I'm actually doing I'm doing much more of life much greater. And I'm actually visiting myself in a better direction. I'm looking for better ways of dealing with life. I'm making sure that no matter what, that I'm helping myself to improve. So that's why I'm helping myself to love my life. So as I go and grow myself, I'm lifting myself in the problem of life, and life is never a problem. I'm never lifting myself in the problem of life. I'm lifting myself in the solution of life. And that's how I feel always, that I need to go and grow myself differently. So now, for myself at least, I'm understanding that no matter what, I go to new places to do basking performances, of course, and I help myself to deliver information. So I want to be able to go and do information products, or where people are, where they are new people. I'm understanding that no matter what, that with basking performances now, I realize it's much more how I go the new way, and I go somewhere I've never been. I understand that, so it's much more how I feel. Now I go to Parramatta, and I find a spot in Parramatta to do a bicycling performance. And I'll go over there, I'll go to Parramatta, and Parramatta has some nice and beautiful places where you can go and do a bicycling performance. And guess what? I promise you, just enjoy life differently. I'm enjoying my life differently. And I give them my new business card. So I have a new business card that I have to print, and I have to go and print my new business cards now. So let me see over here how many business cards I have. So it's much more how it is. And I have quite a few business cards to give out first. And guess what? I realize it's much more how I feel. I feel that these business cards are done, and what I want to do is print more business cards. So Officeworks is working today, so I have to go and deliver content, and I have to go and see to it that I go and deliver information. So it's much more how it is. I feel that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly how I can give people my nice and beautiful way of life, and it actually does work out for me too. So it's much more how it is. So if you guys are really quickly denoting yourself, then make sure you're understanding that you have to be able to grow yourself differently. And let's have a look over here at what I'm doing. I have a nice and beautiful photo of myself, and it's a new type of business card. So I have to send this nice and beautiful business card to my Mega Drive account, and from that point of view, I'm understanding straight away that I'm performing my nice and beautiful attitude. So I learned to go and just upload everything into Mega Drive, and I'm learning very quickly about life. But people have a hard time trusting me because of the way I am, and that's their problem. I realize I have nothing to do with them. Actually, it's more how I'm very honest with my life, but they trust the Mars bar more than me. Unfortunately, you must understand straight away to trust only Jesus Christ. Anyway, unfortunately, just trust Jesus Christ. Unfortunately, if you understand straight away, I'm understanding straight away how I feel about life. And since I feel about life much more differently, always, I'm learning very quickly about life that I only ever trust Jesus Christ, because Jesus Christ has never, let's say, done anything to hurt me. So I'm understanding straight away how I feel about life. So I'm learning very quickly about life itself. I'm learning to penetrate myself much greater. So I go to Officeworks, and I go print out 100 business cards today, and let me just go and do that. I have to go to the nice and beautiful print and copy with photo prints, and I have to upload my photos. I have to go to shop now, please, and it's much more how I have to upload my nice and beautiful content up, and it's much more how you feel. And you have to feel your nice and beautiful life winning. I mean, you have to be winning throughout life. So if you want to be winning throughout life, then be someone who loves your life differently, and that way you're going to find a better way. So I'm understanding straight away that I'm looking for a better way. So I add this to the project, I add a photo to the project, I make sure that somehow I can be found over here, and that's the thing. So with my nice and beautiful front over here, I have to make everything nice and beautiful. So what I do is I have to do a better photo shoot, I have to do a better design for myself, and I'll let it be that way. So if you guys are listening as a photo, print over here. I'm learning very quickly about life, and I'm learning how to grow myself in the process of life itself. So I'm learning how to go into Canva. I have to go into Canva and I have to make a better type of photo. I have to make a better photo print, and it's more how it is. So you guys have to understand straight away how it feels to go and deliver content much greater. So if you want to help yourself to deliver information, then deliver information through photos and through making sure that you're just make sure they're nice and beautiful for yourself. So you actually have to grow yourself in the best kind of attempt forward to make sure that you're doing a greater job for yourself, of course. So just be watching yourself and what you need out of life, and as you go and really deliver content, you're actually looking for a better way to have a nice and beautiful life ahead of you. So my designs are over here, and I'm learning very quickly about life, and I'm learning how to grow myself. Alright, since I'm actually growing myself differently, I'm learning how to have the nice and beautiful time warp. I'm learning how to actually grow myself in the best kind of way forward, and since I'm actually learning how to have a better time capsule and better time ways and better ways of thinking and strategizing, I'm actually understanding I never need Adobe Flash Player, so I actually save over here money. I save money over here, so Adobe, see 30 times 12 times 71, I save $25,000. So I save over here $25,000, 560. I save via Adobe Flash Player. See, anyway, see what I want to do now is go and see that nice and beautiful image over here. So it's much more how I feel. I feel that no matter what, that there's a better time to do so, and there's a better way to have a nice and beautiful time for myself. And I have a nice and beautiful way of life over here where I can go and work for some time and space to make sure that no matter what, I have much more opportunity to file a business card of my own. So I'm learning something different along the way, and I'm learning how to become something much more. So anyway, since I'm actually understanding something about life, I'm learning how I need to go and grow myself. So if you want to grow yourself, then you need to help yourself to add photos. You need to add a photo for yourself, and you need to, you guys need to understand straight away how it feels to live life much greater. And you have to understand straight away how it feels to see life in a greater dome. So if you see life in a greater dome, guys, then make sure that your nice and beautiful printed copy side of the things is happening for you, so you can understand straight away how it feels to grow. So you have to grow yourself differently, of course, and you have to understand straight away how you need to go and add photos and you need to go and love your life. So if you want to help yourself to have something nice and beautiful for yourself, where you're actually growing yourself differently and you're learning how to strategize and how to protect yourself regardless of the situation, then you can understand straight away how it feels to go and grow yourself differently. So that's just that. Actually, that's a nice and beautiful way of life right here. And I feel every single day that if I add anything else to it, I'm learning very quickly how I can have a nice and beautiful signature on it. But anyway, since I'm actually photo cropping my life over here, I'm understanding that it's just how I am, and I'll let it be that way. I print 100 of these photos, and I continue to shop. I continue to shop. See, anyway, as I log in, I go and give the people the money. I give them money to suss out my business cards, and I'll let it be that way. And I proceed to check out. And how do I actually get people to do this for me? I understand straight away that first of all, they just send the money and they show me the receipt. But first of all, I understand something now. I understand that it's much more how I feel. That I'm asking for money before I even do the actual account. So what does Jesus Christ do over here? When Jesus Christ says, that's the thing. I mean, Jesus Christ says that he wants to just show the Instagram profile for free, yeah? I understand I can ask for money to do it. I mean, Jesus Christ says, yeah, I can ask for some money before I even do the service for free. I can ask for some money first, up front, before they give me the service. So, as I go and do that for myself, I'm learning how to just orchestrate my life differently, and I'm understanding something now. I'm understanding that I have to receive the money how? I receive money through PayPal, and how else? I see it's much more how it is over the internet. So I feel that it's going to be a failure. I feel that no matter what, I ask Jesus Christ what to do. I mean, Jesus Christ says that if you just print out anyway, if you just print out that and just go and copy it and try to go and really get the prints so you can learn something. I'll go and get the prints so I can learn something. And I just click and collect. Say confirm store. See deliver to door, something different. I see if I deliver to door, see 6 Trevana Street. So 6 Trevana. So 6 Trevana Street, Busby. See how much is it? I see now, is it much more worthy for me to make them print for me? I understand straight away. I give them the money so that they deliver it to my door. I see they can deliver it to my doorstep. And I'll know it'll be that way. So what I want to do is just keep going for myself to say yes. I see authority to leave. I see when the authority to leave option is selected at the checkout, I see your delivery will be left on your doorstep or a safe place determined by the delivery driver if no one is available to sign for the delivery. Say see yes, I see. See, when authority to leave option is selected at the checkout, your delivery. I see yes please. I see. I just let you know to leave the package at the front door mat address. See that's just that. See now it's just how it is. I give them money. I see some for myself. It's more how I can save money like this. I can save time. I'm saving time anyway. I'm saving some time over here, and I give them money to save time. So Visa debit card. I say anyway. Say 1 5. See now it's more how you guys have to deliver content in different ways, and you have to enjoy yourself differently, and as you enjoy yourself you're looking for a better way of improving yourself. Yeah, so the guy's going to come to me, and that's $15.95. See, the woman or guy is going to come and give me the package. So a little bit that way, because I save time anyway. I save time going there. I save driving time as well, and it's much more affordable than an Uber as well. I see that, so it's excellent for me. So I can do that from now on. And every single time I go and deliver content, or anytime I want something from the Nice and Beautiful Officeworks, I just deliver it to my door, and that's it. I see. So over here I invest in business cards. I see. So anyway, I see DJing in front of people is in Germany. Coming true. And I never do in Australia for now. And guess what? Apparently it's much more how it is for now. So for myself over here, I'm understanding that with PayPal, I have to call PayPal Australia and have to see what's going on with PayPal. And I understand straight away I have to set up a system. And now the system is send it to my account number and BSB and show me the check or show me the receipt. And that's it. Apparently now I receive the money first. I do the money first. And then I get the Nice and Beautiful, I give them the Nice and Beautiful service. So in order for that to happen, I have to ask for money, and that's it. I have to ask for money, and that's it. I realize now for myself over here, I start giving them the actual list of my new business cards straight away. I start giving people new business cards, but I still promote these other ones, and I do it that way. I promote the extras after or something like that. So I'm actually understanding something now. I'm learning very quickly about how to become something much more. And consultation is something for free, but no matter what, that it's much more how it is. So you have to understand that you have to give service for free first, and you have to understand straight away that you give the first consultation for free, and then from every single other point of view is to gain more interest. So make sure you understand that that's the way. The way is give the first consultation for free. Is the first consultation or first design for free, and then everything after that is the Nice and Beautiful money. So a little bit that way. And I can do that for myself from now on. And a little bit that way. And then how do I receive the money? Or the money I receive through the bank card number and bank account number with the BSB account number goes into my business account. And a little bit that way. And I have to file my tax returns every single month or every single nice and beautiful year, I mean. And guess what? Apparently it's something on the side I do, but it's just something extra promotion. I do extra promotion for this, and I give people business cards at my nice and beautiful busking events. And guess what? Apparently it's more if I get a table and I post free consultation for everybody to actually go and really do a life much greater. I'm understanding straight away how I feel. I feel that no matter what, that it can work, but people have to work for it. I understand straight away how I feel, so it's much more how it's something worthy to pursue, but is it something that's going to make me millions of dollars? Honestly, yeah. Honestly, if I go and make the application, I'll go and make the application, but I'll move on. Once the application is already done, I can see straight away how people can lose weight and how they can go and make their dreams come true. So you must understand straight away how I feel. I feel that no matter what, that it's much more how I need to go and make courses. I need to make courses about weight loss journeys and weight loss courses. And that's what I actually want to do in videos. And I want to do that via the nice and beautiful video of my phone and screen recording, and then I go and really show people exactly how I do things. So a little bit that way. So if you want me to explain, if you want me to explain, I can explain it via audio programs, but it's much more nice and beautiful for me to do it via video program, and a little bit that way. I want to do that also. And I make a course on YouTube, and I say weight loss course, and that way I'm learning very quickly about how to do that. But eventually people have to go and do it anyway for themselves. So I'm actually learning anyway. I'm learning anyway how to love my life differently. I'm learning how to perform. I'm performing and outperforming myself over here. I'm learning to have the nice and beautiful way of life over here. I never hate anybody, but I'm learning very quickly about life. So as I really grow throughout my life, and as I really have results in what I'm doing, I'm learning very quickly about understanding how my life is doing better. But as I'm doing better, I'm learning how to progress my forward business. I'm looking at how to grow my business. But that's how I grow. I grow differently. And you must understand, so no matter what, that via every single consultation with the doctor, you have to give money for every consultation. But because in Australia you have Medicare card, which Medicare gives the doctor money through the government. And Medicare is a government loan that governments give out to the doctors for working and being somebody who works for patients and for people to get better. But you must understand that it's more how it is. I mean, in a sense, so you must understand that if I'm growing myself differently, I'm looking for different areas of life, I'm looking for different ways of being, I'm looking to help myself to elaborate much greater about my life. So what I want to do is help myself to upload my YouTube video into YouTube, and I'm going to do that now. So I can really understand straight away how I feel. So no matter what, I'm learning how to grow. I'm learning how to grow my business. So it's much more how I feel. I feel that no matter what, the other people are just too much talking shit. I feel there's people in the planet who just talk too much rubbish. And they hide from people as well. So what I do is I learn from my mistakes. I learn from what's going on in the world. I'm learning how to grow myself differently, and I'm learning every single book making an attempt to love my life differently is what I'm doing. So as I grow myself differently, I'm learning the process of helping myself to deliver information while also delivering information through guidelines of making everything nice and beautiful for myself. So I'll work out a better way for myself at least. I'm learning that nice and beautiful way of life. I see every single day I'm learning how to help myself to do a greater way of feeling and job curiousness in my life in terms of different ways and different abilities and different ways of strategizing. I'm learning how to grow myself, but I see exactly who's there for you really, and you must understand straight away how many people will never be there for you really. Fortunately, they call themselves friends, but they're never there for you really, and you guys must understand that. I mean, every single day, just understand straight away that you guys need to grow yourselves, and you guys need to grow yourselves, and you need to help yourself to deliver content. So what I want to do now is always be doing a delivery service to the door with the nice and beautiful Officeworks, because that way I never have to use my dad's car, and that way I never need to go to use the Uber either. So I always deliver everything to the door. So I have also online shopping. I have online shopping where I never have to rely on my dad and his car to go and get shopping, when I can do online shopping with Woolworths. So Woolworths gives me the opportunity to do online shopping, and I can do online shopping and deliver it to the door, and that's how I feel. So no matter what, I'm learning to do that from now on, and I understand something now. I'm understanding I have total control over this, and I learned to save time. I'm saving time as well. So I do online shopping for myself, and I'll let it be that way. So I'll never again go to Woolworths to do my own shopping over there at Woolworths, but I make sure that I get somebody to deliver the food service to me personally, and that way I never use my dad's car. And I just give maybe $5 extra to never use my dad's car each and every single time, and that's it. Honestly, you must understand. So I'm focusing on helping myself to deliver information, but it's much more how it is. So I learned to help myself this way, and I'm learning how to grow myself. So what I want to do now is help myself to find information. So as I find information, I'm looking for a better deal. I'm learning how the first free consultation I can do via PayPal and via the internet, where I give them a free design, and then every single month from that point I understand something. It's more how I'm doing it for free anyway. I realize it's much more how I feel, that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life, and it's nice and beautiful to show my results over here, and I'm learning very quickly about how to actually do groceries once I'm more in age. So when I turn 60 years of age, I'll do online shopping, and it's all delivering to my door, and it's all coming to my door anyway, and that way I never need to go outdoors to get myself food and drink when I can stay in the house. And that's it. Apparently it's much more how it is, yeah. I focus upon understanding that since I'm actually doing a course over here with myself over here, I'm actually understanding that I need to go and dwell upon a better way. So what I'm doing over here is I'm going into YouTube over here, which is my UCut, for example. I go into my UCut application, and I get myself, for example, let's say, a new cover. I get myself a new cover design. And what does that mean? I mean, it just means that I'm going to get myself a new way of life, which is just a new way of doing my nice and beautiful programs. So I'm doing something new over here. And also Mega Drive allows you to alert you, and Mega Drive alerts you that your files are downloaded into your phone. So I see straight away that your files are straight away inside of your phone once Mega Drive tells you that it's all, it turns out that it's all nice and beautiful, and it shows you straight away the nice and beautiful techniques. So I'm understanding straight away now. I go into UCut, I go into photos over here, and I get my nice and beautiful voice over here, and I just make sure I do a podcast for 1 hour, and that's my nice and beautiful day of YouTubing. And that's it. Apparently now I'm winning. I'm totally winning on this one, and I never need other people to tell me what to do when I'm winning already. I see how other people just judge me for who I am, and they believe something evil of me because that's what they are. Unfortunately, it's because I understand something. I understand they're just jealous. And I understand straight away, it's more how I feel. I feel that no matter what, that as I grow myself differently, I'm looking for a better way of improving myself. And you have to enjoy yourself anyway, and you have to be willing to help yourself to deliver information. So while you deliver information, you're looking at better ways of dealing with life. And now I totally am understanding something, that I now have found a way that I never need to drive my dad's car anywhere anymore. And now I'm understanding that. I'm understanding that now I never need to drive his car even to the shop, because I can go and do online shopping. I can do online shopping, and I can also get myself delivery to the door with any service. I can do that from now on. And now I'm understanding, I understand straight away, I have more responsibility now. I have more responsibility, and it's a faster way, and I'm saving more time in the process. Always. So let's say I have a car. I make sure to throw away the car, to never have a car. I never have a car anymore. Why is that? Because I never need a car. I have delivery to the door service. Understand? And now since I have delivery to the door service, I call up Uber and say, Uber, hey, I need you to drive me over here. I give them $20. I say, yes, thank you very much. I see once a month I do that with Uber. Guess what? I promise you, I save $800 a month on having a car for myself. So since that's the case, I'm understanding now that no matter what, I'm smarter now, and I'm actually delivering stuff to my door, and I'm doing online shopping. I'm doing online groceries, and that's it. And it's a smarter way for me to do life, and it's a smarter way for me to give everything by card and by stuff like that. So I'm understanding straight away from now on, every single day. It may be $20 a day, but guess what? Either way, I never have to use this car anymore. And that's it. I promise you, every single day I'm learning. How do I say in Serbian online shopping? I say online shopping. He never needs to understand that. So online shopping in Serbian is, let's have a look. Is on. I say online kupovanje. Online kupovanje. Internet kupovanje. And it's just the way it is. Web kupovanje. I can say web kupovanje. I understand that's how you say it in Serbian. And guess what? I promise you, it's more how it is. So if you understand straight away now, for myself over here, the next step over here to understand that, to understand something now, I have a free way. I have a free will to understand something. That I'm making money at my dad's house. I'm making money here by just being here. Just by being here, I'm making money all day long. And a little bit that way, I promise you. And what I want to do is I want to help myself to congratulate myself. I can make $100,000 for the next 6 years just being here. I can make that much. I can make $100,000 by being here at my dad's house for 6 years. But the thing is, that's just money, and I understand straight away. I'd rather go and travel. somewhere in that time. I mean, is the money important to me, or is the nice and beautiful words I'm telling you that's important to me? Actually, the words I'm really studying here, the words of that time, it's much more important to give you words in that time than it is to try to make the money. I mean, do you understand? I'm learning something much more. I'm learning much stronger in my actual impression of actual attempts over here. So I'm understanding straight away I can make some money over here. But the thing is, I'm learning very quickly how to just dwell upon my life much greater. So I'll just write $108,000 I save. I can have. I totally have that nice and beautiful deal. I have the nice and beautiful deal. I have a nice and beautiful deal like that, and that's it. I see. So for myself over here, I'm understanding that anything that's a 0.4% in real estate, just make sure you go and get it, because it's a beautiful deal and you can refinance it. And I understand straight away how to do that for myself. I understand how it's just worth it in real estate to get a 0.4% in terms of 1.4% interest rate on return. And it's more that it's one of those 1% rules, and it's a 1.4% rule that you can actually make money on that real estate long term, because it's closer to the 1% rule, and it's much more how it is. So I'm understanding straight away real estate. I'm understanding straight away how I can go and do real estate right now, and I can call up real estate in terms of I can call up Grant Cardone and search for real estate right now. So it's much more how I feel. I feel that no matter what, that if I'm growing myself nice and beautifully, I'm understanding that I have to search for real estate anyway. But since I'm actually understanding something, that I'm never letting myself down, that I understand something, it's much more easy going to be able to get in on my deal. I mean, do you understand? So that's the thing. I mean, he's more than willing to, or she's more than willing to. So make sure I understand that no matter what, I can contact him and his Cardone Foundation, and every single day I can contact him and ask him about it. But first of all, I need to find a deal. I need to find one of those good deals. And he only ever looks at anything that's over 32 units. I promise you. Now, that's the thing. So every single time, just understand straight away how you feel about life. I mean, make sure you understand straight away that if you're feeling your way throughout life, that you're looking for a better time with yourself, that you enjoy yourself differently, and that you're rising to the occasion. So I see straight away how I'm feeling. I see how people get 1 unit house for $500,000 and they rip themselves off completely. And real estate is something I've learned. Some real estate deals, I've learned what real estate is, and I've learned to stay away from mortgage rates. I've learned to stay away from anything that's never the 1% rule, and that means I'm learning to buy. I'm never learning to buy. I'm learning to invest in real estate that has the 1% deal, which means $100,000 per unit, and I understand that. So that's all it is. And I've also learned the locations around real estate and how to actually get real estate for myself. But now it's all about business now. I mean, it's all about business, and I'm understanding how to leverage money from the banks to put it into a fucking deal with real estate, while also giving the bank money within 4 years. And I'm understanding how to do that as well. And I'm also understanding how to go search for real estate all day long and look at the real estate knowledge, and also be able to find myself a real estate deal. And now, do I have to do that? Roshi, guess what? Roshi, it's much better to do it. But Grant Cardone says America only. Roshi, Grant Cardone only ever searches for real estate in America only. So if you can find a deal in America only, then search for American real estate out there. I mean, if you search for American real estate out there somewhere, then you can also find yourself cruising along and finding deals like this and helping yourself find a deal. But I understand straight away how I feel. I feel that no matter what, I'm learning something anyway. I'm learning how to recover. Because I feel how I never lose, but I'm understanding straight away how to never ever lose in real estate. I never lose my money in real estate anymore because I've learned something from Grant Cardone. So that's the thing. So with real estate, I have the real estate knowledge already. I have the real estate knowledge, and now the economic knowledge. How do I have how do I have the real estate knowledge? Because I've been learning from Grant Cardone about real estate. So that's very important. But economic knowledge about crypto markets, and now the cryptocurrency, I stay away from it. I stay away from it because it's something that goes uphill and falls whenever it wants. And that's it. I promise you, people on the stock market make money going up, but money down. How do you make money when you're going downhill? Real estate. Real estate. But guess what? You must understand that real estate is something that always is rising in price. And the price of living is going up. So that's why real estate is now the way to make money while the stock market is going downhill. So that's why I'm learning real estate anyway. And that's why I have real estate. And now, anybody that's just a trader inside the stock market is a loser. I understand? Because they may make money on the way up, but when when the trading goes downhill, when the stock market goes downhill, they lose all their money. But some traders try to make money on the downhill, and they're trying to make money that the stock market's going to go downhill. But when it goes uphill, they're losing money. So they're gamblers. They're gambling simply on the stock market and whether it's going to go up or down. Unfortunately, they're gamblers. So what you realize is plenty of people get results on these nice and beautiful stock market trading systems, and they get results, but believe me, they lose more money. I promise you, they lose more money than they make. I promise you. So what I need you to realize is never be a sole trader and never trade the stock market, ever. Because that's numbers, that's gambling. Gambling numbers. Make sure you never gamble. Jesus Christ tells you right now that he never ever trades the stock market. Jesus Christ says it. He never ever gets himself in a stock market trade like that. Jesus Christ told you. Jesus Christ says it's a gamble. Although guess what? Every single time, learn to understand the economics of cryptocurrency. I never get myself in cryptocurrency. At all. So how about fiat currency? Fiat currency is something that I use right now, but eventually they're going to get everybody to go into the stock market. And who's trying to make them go into the stock market? The government. The government is trying to make people to go into the stock market. Because the banks have done a deal with the Ripple, and there's a Ripple over here, and the Ripple is the bank's currency. And now, since the stock market is a decentralized kind of thing, you must understand that the stock market is something that goes uphill and downhill. And it's a total gamble. So let's say you have all your money in the stock market, and yes, you're making money going uphill, but guess what's happening? People are trading cryptocurrency now, and they're trading cryptocurrency just like fiat currency. And all the laws and everything, legislations and everything that's going on with the fiat currency and the cryptocurrency is going to be the same. Do you understand? So it's just going to be cryptocurrency. And then guess what happens? Then the actual cryptocurrency world in terms of the stock market goes all the way downhill from that point. And guess what happens? Everybody has no more money to live. They have no more money to live because all their money is in the stock market. So what do you do? Make sure you understand to give more words. So how do you make money as the actual stock market goes downhill? The only way that you can do life when the stock market goes downhill is to speak more words. And you can speak more words, and you can get yourself into a better equation in economic franchise by speaking more words. So if you want to be someone who's an economic star, then you must understand that you have to understand Jesus Christ. I mean, how does Jesus Christ do economics? I mean, what does Jesus Christ want me to learn today from the mentors around him? Actually, Jesus Christ says, George Gammon can teach me some stuff about the nice and beautiful economics over here. I understand, although that's the thing. Actually, he's still going at it. Actually, and every single day, I'm learning very quickly from Robert Kiyosaki and stuff. I'm understanding, so every single day, I'm learning how to grow myself, yeah? And you must understand that with economics, I mean, what else about economics? I mean, economics is just that. I mean, it's real estate, cryptocurrency, and stock market trade. And that's it. I promise you, it's just financial history as well with Robert Kiyosaki. And guess what? I promise you, with that, I promise you now you have yourself a business. I promise you now you're an employee, an investor, and business, and self-employment type of person. On top of that, and what else do you need? I promise you, all you need is courage now. I promise you, all you need is courage to speak more words. And now what? I promise you, now you need a 9-to-5 job as well. I promise you need a 9-to-5 job as well. And now, go make free events with the 9-to-5 jobs. Money. And now it's popularity. And now it's all big popularity for you. I understand? And what else? I promise you, that's it. I promise you, that's all. That's that. And now the physical aspects are over here. And now it's time to from popularity, tie the knot into physical aspects. To have big muscles and to look great physically. What else do you need from that point? That's it. Travel the world from this point. Travel the world from popularity. Travel the world with popularity, yeah. You understand? Then have a family. Have a family from where? Where's the family coming over here? Courage. It's more words. It's family. Understand? So, music. How about music? Music is talk more words. Which is courage. Courage is more music. Understand? So, I understand straight away how I'm feeling about life. And that's it. I promise you, what else do you have about life? And just never go backwards. Keep to your word. And Jesus Christ is everything in that. So I understand my business system right here. And my business system is very much growing and it's alive. And I understand straight away that it's never the fiat currency that makes you strong, but it's actually making yourself appear much brighter by going and speaking those words daily. So if you speak the words daily, then you actually understand straight away how to feel throughout life much greater. So it's more how it is. So what I'm doing over here is I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning to have a nice and beautiful time with myself. So anyway, what else is about, what else can I teach about my mentors? I can say now George Gammon is doing his job. Brian Tracy is doing his job, but I understand straight away that he needs to do better. Everybody needs to do better. Myself over here, I'm learning something about different assets and different ways of being. I'm learning about different business systems, such as laser treatment and also ice cream truck, and also nutritional type things, like a doctor in terms of nutritional type things. And then there's also source and own food type of things in a supermarket. So those are 4 business ideas right there. And also brand, like Danny Milivojevic brand. What else do you need? Jesus Christ brand as well. And preach for free out there in the street. You go and do busking performances. What else do you want? Ask for donations. Ask people to donate for you. Ask them and you shall receive. You understand? If you ask for people to give you money, then people give you money. I promise you, although every single day you must ask. You must ask, and you shall receive. So, what else do you want? Money never makes you rich, man. I promise you, what makes you rich is the words you speak. I promise you, that's what makes you rich. I promise you, it's in the speaking. I promise you, richness is in the speaking of life. I promise you must understand that money alone never makes you rich. Your heart that's beating makes you rich. You must understand that. So every single day I'm understanding straight away that now, since my YouTube is going this way, what can I do on YouTube with mentors now? A little bit that way, I need to go and update myself with Gerald Salente and George Gammon. And now with George Gammon, a little bit that way. And what else? I probably have to update myself with what's going on around the world with who else? I'm probably with Channel 7 News as well. And a little bit that way. Probably now my music is right here. I'm understanding now everything's nice and sweet. And guess what? Probably business is just done right now. And business is going ahead of schedule. So for myself to make money in terms of life, actually, in order for me to make money, I realize something. I realize. In order for me to make money, I need to go and have more courage to speak in front of more people for free. And that's how I actually do it.